So one of the early stories is our first board meetings. People think of board meetings being around big tables in fancy rooms. Our board meetings were held in the front room of a house we were rehabbing, and we'd all sit on a paint can.
I wanted to find a way to give back to the community and kind of just use my vacation time for something good other than sitting on my couch watching Netflix. So I joined HYPE, and I kind of just went out on the first day and fell in love with the activities and the people and the mission of Habitat and what it meant to everyone around.
Habitat fits into Joy Global's corporate vision really because it's based on social responsibility. Most of the things that we're involved in really revolve around basic human services, education, welfare, things like that. And Habitat really rolls all those into one.
Someone told us about Habitat, and my wife said, "Oh, it's got to be a ripoff." But we went anyway. We said, "Well, you know, we've done some things, so let's just go see." And even after we moved into our home, we still didn't believe it. She didn't believe it for 6 months. She was still saying, "Where's the ripoff?" Because we'd never owned a home. So we got into a neighborhood, and turns out there were a bunch of Habitat families that eventually moved in there. And we discovered that home ownership changes lives. It makes people achieve things that they didn't even think they could possibly do.
And so when I started building the home, 2 days a week I was attending classes to obtain my GED. And I got it before my 40th birthday, and I also moved in my home before my 40th birthday. So now it's nonstop. The sky's the limit. I'm planning on going back to college this fall.
A new Habitat home in a neighborhood can change the face of that community. It inspires others to spruce up their own homes, businesses, as well as developing the entire the dynamic of the neighborhoods. And that's why at Wells Fargo we're so committed. You know, we're very fortunate and proud to be partnering with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. We're passionate about the work that Habitat does because we share a common goal and vital goal, which is ensure affordable and sustainable housing in Milwaukee.
After they did the home visit and checked out my paperwork and things and took me to this house that was gutted down to the bare walls, bare boards, 2x4s. And they said, "What do you think of this house?" And I said, "Oh, I like this house. It's really big." And then they said, "Well, this is your house." Oh my God. That was the best day of my life. And then the second best day was when I signed my homeowner's papers to become a homeowner. So that's something you'll never forget. And it's that's something that I want to see a lot of people of low income achieve, is to become homeowners and have an investment in their life and in their communities as well.
We feel as though the work of Habitat is a great fit for us. We're very committed to keeping faith in the city, and we're very committed to serving the needs of our brothers and sisters wherever they are. And so this is an opportunity for us to actually put that to work.
Habitat runs this. Their organization is so careful on selecting people that are going to, live in the homes, and they've had great success with helping, build the lives of people that move into those homes, and I think their track record is wonderful. So as you're building it and putting it together and learning a little bit of construction at the same time, as it starts to develop and you see the the style of the home, and then as it goes to completion, it's a very, very rewarding feeling for everybody.
One of the ways that we're measuring the success of NRI is by measuring home ownership rates throughout the neighborhood. Right now, home ownership accounts for about 40% of the properties in Washington Park. Our goal over 5 years is to grow the home ownership rate to over 50%. When over half the people in a neighborhood own their own home, we believe that's a tipping point for the revitalization of an entire neighborhood.
They had put their signatures on a wall at my back door, and I took a picture of that. But when we got ready to paint that wall and put that drywall up, I had to paint over that, and I mean the feeling of it was awesome. It was awesome. And I thank God. I thank God that I'm here, and I love my house. And every time I put that key in at night and I close it and I set that alarm and I walk around and I'm like, wow, this is my house. I did it. I did it by the grace of God, and I love it. So thank you, Habitat. Thank you so much.
What does home mean to me? That's an intense question, I think.
For me, home means
4 walls and a roof. That's not home to me. You know, that's not a home to me.
Home means to me security.
It was a place of safety. It was a place of security. It was a place
that you can go and feel safe and comfortable and have dinner with your friends and
Proud ownership.
Well, I like a couple of images. One is the word haven, and another is the word sanctuary. And I choose those words because I think, again, I think it's necessary for those of us, any of us, any people, to have a safe place where intimacy can be formed with the other people in your family or people who live, with you. And within that context, you learn your values.
framing the future.
To some, home is a place. To some, home is a dream. To many, home is safety. To us, home is a team. We build together with construction crews and volunteers through values, tradition, and culture sustained throughout the years. Our habitat aims to secure homeowners for generations to come. Memories and milestones will come to pass while always cherishing the fun. Why do we build? To make torn communities fewer. Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity 30th year anniversary, framing the future.